they turn into Medicaid. So what happens when Grandma, who's now 80 years old, gets a hospital? I'm going to give you an example. Okay, I come from a mom and dad never made it through high school, never graduated from high school. Okay, my mom just died last year, metastatic lung cancer. Okay, she goes in the hospital after chemo, right? Chemotherapy, what's it do? Wakens the immune system. What do you think she's going to do? Do you think she's going to develop hospital-acquired infections? Of course she will. Sorry, we're not paying for it. Oh, look at that, she's got a bedroom too. Sorry, she's not going to pay for it anymore. So when you're the government and you're the payer, you just say, no, I'm not paying for it anymore. But if you don't provide it, we'll get money for you. They're setting the system up to fail. Now you tell me, I have 2 daughters. Why the hell should I tell my kids to go into medicine? Let's see. No offense, professor, but you picked on doctors. I'm going to pick on professors. Okay. Let's see. What's the average cost of higher education per year? Does it go up? I think it does. Okay, so now take 4 years of medical school, take 4 years, well, 4 years of college, then 4 years of medical school, then 3 years of residency. When I got out of medical school, remember, mom and dad didn't graduate from high school, so Joe paid for college, or I didn't really pay, I borrowed. Joe borrowed for medical school, and Joe put that stuff in residency on hold, and it just, the interest compound. $208,000 in the hole. Still paying. 12 years out, still paying. I'm in the hole, still $118,000. I pay $1,000 per month. At the end of 2 weeks, I tell my wife the same thing. Maybe that should wait till next year. Medicare, this is scary. Medicare Independent Payment Advisory Board. Danger. Establishes an independent advisory board comprised of 15 members to submit legislative proposals containing recommendations to reduce the per capita rate of growth, not in Medicaid, but in Medicare. If it exceeds targeted growth. Do you think the government ever exceeds their targeted growth? Now you need to know this because this is in my caption. The board is appointed by the President of the United States. It's supposed to be impartial. Will be full-time government-paid position. 6-year term. With an average yearly salary of $165,000. Exactly. No requirement for minimal amount if any of their members have to be physicians. Essentially, this board may not be any medical physician. This is the board to watch. More about the Independent Payment Advisory Board. This board is supposed to be an expert area in healthcare, finance, payment, economics, actuarial science, health facilities, health plan management. It's supposed to represent providers, consumers, and payers. Do you think Trump Cut will be on there? More about Medicare. Charged with, ready, really important, between the lines. I'm sure you heard this on ABC News. Charged with developing specific detailed proposals to reduce the per capita Medicare spending when spending is expected to exceed the targeted level. Congress must, circumventing Congress. Congress must implement these proposals. This is in the bill. I'm making it up. Congress must implement these proposals unless they adopt equal effective alternatives. Are they trumping elected decision makers? I think they are. The whole board is a czar. Not prohibited from cutting physician payments. The budget for this board alone in 2012 is $15 million for these people. How will it function with relationship? Now, here's redundancy. How's it going to function in relationship to the Medicare Payment Advisory Commission and the Medicare Medicaid Innovative Panel? Is it that redundancy? Call it what you want. Okay? But these are 15 people that will have a decision, and they'll say, hey, Congress, guess what? If you don't make the draconian cuts like we say, they automatically kick in. If you don't make cuts deeper than we do, these automatically kick in. Sorry. You better stop this. That's why I'm here. I care about the relationship between the doctor and patient, because once the government gets in, can't stop it. Going pretty good. Why might this law be overturned? Individual mandate. Okay, you just have to say this, okay? You like the Constitution, or you're like one of those things like, it looks good in the museum, that's where it belongs. Because that's what progressives are. Progressives like, those people, those Tea Party people, they're so way back in time. I mean, come on, guys. Look into the future. Our own president wrote in his own books, the Constitution is a flawed document. That's pretty scary, because I think the last time he took an oath to uphold it. I swore to uphold it. Okay, how do you write a book that says it's a flawed document, and at the same time, you take an oath to uphold it? Okay. Yeah, he lies a lot, and Congress is lying a lot. Let's talk about lies. So the question is, this is going to come down to the Supreme Court, and this really is going to set a dangerous precedence in law, because the lawyers love to go back and reflect on legal precedents. Healthcare, be it not whatever may, but if the federal government can mandate you to purchase a private product for which they control the price, what are they going to mandate you purchase next? The United States, the day the Supreme Court rules, and if they rule this thing as constitutional, we're done.
We're done.
You're done. So when you go to sleep at night, because I have a difficult time anymore going to sleep, I'm fighting it, I'm fighting it, and I'm fighting it, I'm fighting it. You tell your friends, you can ask Ron, we're fighting it, we're fighting it, we're fighting it. This is the Constitution of the United States under attack. That's a problem. Okay? It's not just about health care after that, because they're going to reflect, and they do it every time with the Commerce Clause. Oh, we're getting it over here with the Commerce Clause. They'll reflect back to the PPACA and say, hey, listen, we were told you had to buy health care. You're buying a compact fluorescent light bulb. You're buying a heat pump. You're buying a white car. And they're going to reflect back to that mandate. Tell me, guys, it's got to go down. False financial projection. The Medicare actuary, okay, this is the Medicare actuary, said the CBO cost projections were absurdly off base. They were cooking the books. Costs for this law will actually be higher than the CBO projections. Cost projections are way off of this plan. The average American citizen doesn't understand this. All the CBO has to do is if I give you crappy numbers and I tell you to work them out, crap that goes in is crap that comes out. Okay, everybody knows the TASE statistic, and you know this, Ron. I can make a study say anything I wanted to say. That's what they made it say. The average citizen is too busy watching frickin', you know what they're watching.
Reality.
This just happened a week ago. If you can check it out on YouTube. The healthcare secretary, Ms. Sebelius, my favorite friend, the wicked witch from the West, recently admitted at the healthcare subcommittee hearing on healthcare that they double counted the $500 billion savings to extend the life of Medicare and also in the same time to extend Medicaid. How do you do that? How do you say, or strengthen Medicare, because we cut this $500, and we're also going to offer 28 or whatever number it is, million more people into Medicaid. They're cooking the numbers, and they think you're idiots. Or, too complicated,